Hello everyone, welcome to Module 6. In this module, we will talk about your group project as well as talking about the other section of the course, which is MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. So in this module, you will work on your group project. You're going to start it first, and I have divided your team members. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit how it's going to work. And also you're going to read the PowerPoint for MySQL and PHP and kind of understand where they're coming from, and as well as installing XAMPP software, which I'm going to make another video and put it there and explain to you how you have to install it. So let's talk about group project first. So your group project is actually with a real world project. We have a real client who maybe some of you know from last semester who took COP 2700 with me. Karen Wiheger, she has a company that's called Volunteeject, and she's recruiting volunteers and managing the volunteers basically. So she needed a database to be able to do that. So last semester the students looked at the requirements. Of course, they have refined the requirements and they created an Microsoft Access database for her. And of course, they did a great job. She was really appreciative of that. But this semester is going to be the same project, but rather using rather than using Microsoft Access, we will be using MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. So the requirements will be kind of similar of last semester because you already did the requirements gathering. You already know what fields you want. You already know what type of reports you want. You already kind of understand the environment. So I thought this is a great project for this semester to actually do it in MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. So since some of you have taken this type of project with me last semester, I have put in every team one person from last semester who took it with me. So one person in your team will know a little bit more than rest of you, and that is good because that person can actually guide you through the requirements. But again, for them it's going to be new because they never created it in MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. So they might know the requirements in terms of what fields they have to have, what reports they might have to have, and they can even share the database that they have created in Access with the whole team. But this learning is about how to do this in MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. So it's going to be an online database. The Microsoft Access was not an online database. So now, same thing is going to be an online database that the customer can actually go online to a website and actually can log in and actually can see different forms, different reports, and actually can, if they want, they can manage it like that. So this is going to be the project for this semester. Of course, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me, contact me. And I just want to remind everybody that you have a team leader in a group, but that doesn't mean that the team leader is going to be doing everything. As you know from last semester, I want to make sure that each person does something. And for whatever reason, if a team member is not communicating with you, you should send me an email and let me know. And that's why I need to also see the team meeting minutes every week. So every week you are going to meet with your team online on a Skype. And because we don't have any class lecture time, I'm going to ask you each team to come up with the best time that they can meet with me. You don't have to meet with me regularly every week, but maybe every other week we can actually have an online session to talk about the project and how the progress is going. And I have divided the project into parts. So you're going to deliver it in parts. So I'm going to give you a feedback for each part and I'm going to make sure that you refine that. So don't worry about it. Maybe at the beginning you might be a little bit confused of what you need to do, but each person will be responsible for doing something. And remember, you can fire a team member if that team member doesn't do anything. You can let me know if they miss like two team meetings, or if they haven't submitted anything to you, you can fire them immediately with just sending me an email and let me know that you don't want to work with this person and this person has to work by himself. I'm going to put him in a project and that person is responsible to do everything by himself or herself. So with that said, I hope you're going to have a great time with the team project. And so maybe up to now, most of the lectures that we have covered was kind of a review. For some people who have taken it last semester was a little bit easier because it was a review, but for some of you, maybe you haven't taken it with me and maybe or you have taken it long time ago, so you needed to have that kind of a base structure before we can move on. Okay, so let's begin our week 6 lectures. Okay, watch my next video. See you.